In the original Odyssey, Odysseus's Achilles' heel is his pride. It drives him to set off on his voyage to Ismarus. It is his pride that causes him to stay too long there. It is his pride that causes him to tell Polyphemus his name, shouting out exactly Cyclops. If anyone asks who blinded you, tell them Odysseus, sacker of cities. And then, of course, from there, Poseidon learns the identity of the attacker, of Polyphemus, and then, of course, you know what happens next. And if you don't, go read the original Odyssey. It's actually a really good story. His pride leads him to slaughter the cattle of Helios, and his pride is his flaw, ultimately. But it's also the lesson. There is a lesson to be built in hand in his pride when it comes to the Odyssey. When he returns home, he does not immodestly announce himself. Instead, he waits. And this is important because in the Odyssey, it shows change and an adoption of some modesty by Odysseus. And then, of course, at this point, Athena praises him for his intelligence and ability to conceal his emotions, showing cunning and patience becoming his more defining virtues rather than the pursuit of personal glory forged in pride that had been motivating him. He learns this from the consequences of his experiences as well as from the advice he gets from Circe. He endures the sirens while being tied to the mast and accepts that he cannot fight Cecilia. Instead, he sacrifices 6 men because resistance would have destroyed everyone. Both of these are examples of him learning to let go of his pride and learning from experiences and changing as a character. In these, he doesn't seek direct conquest as the answer. Rather, he exercises the use of methods that could be taken for weakness in the pursuit of a greater goal, letting go of his pride and, just like what Athena praises him for, becoming somewhat more cunning and patient instead of just, charging ahead. Nolan destroys all of that. The lesson is gone. The significance of certain events is eroded. Instead of pride fueling Odysseus after leaving Troy, he's weakened, suffering from PTSD. And this isn't just a simple rewrite. It changes the entire story. It drains meaning from many of his actions. It makes conversations and events less impactful. There's no lesson to be learned from the wrath of Poseidon. Circe's wisdom is muted. His reunion with his wife, even, where he is different, more a humble man. He accepts her skepticism. That impact, that reality, is watered down by this seemingly simple rewrite, changing Odysseus's identity and emotions, leaving Troy from that of a prideful man to a man suffering from PTSD and somewhat, I guess you could say weaker. It changes the whole story.